Ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Rubber Ducky. What are you doing? Get off me, Rubber Ducky.
Get off of the tip. Pull back to the end of the shaft and hold your utensil like this. Just softly. Caress your utensil. Use it lightly. You can beat me, and I can enjoy it. This stream is fucking weird. It's weird. I don't like. I like it, but I don't like it. Multitasking is hard. And so am I. Wait, what? That really just came out of my mouth. Main mic button. No working. What's going on? How's it going? How's your day? How's your Monday? Monday? Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. It's always a rough one, right? Welcome in, friends. Friend? Is there only one of you here right now? That's cool. We can deal. How's it going, Texas? What are you up to, friend? You know, it's interesting. I can never quite remember how to get to the moderation panel. It's weird. There we go. Control panel. Give me my control panel. Nice. Now I can block people. Making sushi and eating it as soon as it's done. Hey, that's how sushi's supposed to be, right? It's like making it and eating it and making it and eating it until you're so stuffed that you can't fucking cope with anything. You just have to go and sit down for a nice little nap. Good times, good times. I wish I was eating sushi. I gotta be honest. I didn't have the most amazing lunch, dinner. Let's open that and close this. That's my arm. Settings are all wonky because I used my camera for the photo shoot this past weekend. Hello, Sarah. Welcome on in. Sushi is yummy. Guarantee. Yeah, so had a good photo shoot this weekend. Already made a little bit of art from it, and sent some images over to the models, and they were very happy with it. So we're in a good spot. Unfortunately, those were not references for the arts department. I will be planning and doing more of those soon. You know, the ones where I'm actually the plan is to go with the seamless background and provide some nice seamless white backdrop images. This was at a stupid place in the Hollywood Hills that was overly ostentatious. So, I mean, yeah, it was like a $10 million house. It was insane. So, fun set for me. I'd never done a set like that before. So, my lunch was this random Asian jelly and red bean cup thing that I find hard to describe. I mean, that about sums it up. Jelly and red bean cup. Yeah, sounds like a peanut butter and bean sandwich, but in a cup. I don't even like saying that. Anyway, y'all are here for some art, not to watch my big fat face on the big fat screen, so. Yeah, there it is. Let's see, how much rendering do we have on this? I don't feel like there's that much left. So maybe we'll do some warm-up images first. You know what's weird about these glasses? So these are new glasses. Old glasses framed, new glasses. There's like chromatic fringing at the edges. It's like things get just slightly blurry and I feel like I've put chromatic fringing on all of my art. I'm like, nope. Nope, okay. It's trippy. It's not a bad thing, it's just weird. There's featured art. Featured art. Let's feature, what should we feature today? Let's feature something that's not too similar. Yeah, let's feature this one. Boop. Put him over here. Come back over here. Okay. Featured art. There we go. It was good, but it was something. Yeah, something is... That's generally how I get into some of those things. Oh, this was my warm-up the other day. Here, I'll show you because we ain't that worried. I just got some gesture drawings off of one of my gesture drawing videos off of ArtStation. So, you should come on in and check those out if you got the time and opportunity. You can find them over on the link tree. Of course you're not going to work, because why would you work? Because fuck me in particular, apparently. I really don't like how Stream Deck integrates YouTube content stuff. It's really a bummer. Stream Deck sucks. Now let's try. There you go. Hi, Sariana. Welcome in. How's your internet experience right now? I don't have an issue with textures, so that didn't bother me. I like it. Don't know that I would buy it again, but I liked it well enough. Hey, you know, that's the important part, is if you enjoyed it, but, you know, I've had plenty of food like that where I was like, well, that was enjoyable, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it. So the reason that I linked the link tree was so that you can pop over to the ArtStation and pick yourself up some of those nude figure drawing references that are on there. It's a good thing. Where? Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Safe Photoshop. Okay, so now I can drag things in the way. God, don't drop that. You're an idiot. Why would you pick that up? I'm gonna open my inspiration folder. And, nope, that's a video. It's cool, the video, though. Can you guys see that? You can't see that. Cool. We're gonna sketch this. Like, why wouldn't you show us the reference? Because the internet is in a rare state of maybe I get to say hi for a bit. Oh, we're so glad you're here, Sariana. I'm looking at the wrong fucking camera. We're so glad you're here, Sariana. How was your day, friend? I personally was waiting a good portion of the day for the stuff that I needed to work on. So I didn't get as much done as I would like. And that's always disconcerting when you get started real late during the day. Whoop, no. Nope. Oh man, gonna be one of those days, huh? Okay. Late night vibes. When streaming, how do you switch between iPad and laptop? Well, this is not a stream about streaming. This is a stream about arting. But I can tell you that it's just a difference of having your sources plugged into your laptop and setting that source in OBS and clicking the button. I was unproductive because of internet stuff, but hey, another relaxed day. Late night vibes. I like the name. Anything that includes late in it. Or the number 8, I guess, because it's such a useful number for that sort of naming stuff, right? I was unproductive because of internet stuff, but hey, another surprise relaxing day. What did you do on your surprise relaxing day? Nobody here works with you, Sariana, so you can just tell us how much you fucked off for the day. On surprise relaxing days, I like to just make traditional art if I can. Oh, thank you, Late Night Vibes. Do you stream art? I'm guessing you do if you're looking for iPad streaming tips. Cuddled the dog and played some games and sketched a bit and did some journaling. Wow, that sounds like an excellent day to me. All while attempting to load spreadsheets. From the internets? Spreadsheet, oh spreadsheet, load for me spreadsheet. Ah. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're gearing up, or at least you're thinking about it. I'm gonna elongate her neck a little because I feel like that's more interesting. A little shape design never hurt anybody, right? Just design certain pieces and trying to use Sony Vegas Pro to add small animations. Oh, fun. Fun, fun. Sounds like NFT stuff. I'm actually, I was just like looking at my stuff and I'm like, you know what? I might have to see about getting some NFTs started on the Cardano blockchain because there's like, it's just not bad for the environment on that blockchain because it doesn't use proof of work. So all the people that are like up in arms about shit can swallow it and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have to be connected to my work VPN to access them, so it was not very successful. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like I've had some work VPN issues myself, and on those days, I sure do get a lot of personal artwork done. How did your personal artwork go today, Sariana? What did you sketch? Wait, don't tell me. Let me guess. Dro Boy. I know you hate me. Uh-oh, I may be going down again. So much buffering. If so, I miss you, friends, and love you all lots. Hopefully it's all... God damn it. Sariana, don't leave. Don't leave. No. No. That's gonna look weird as fuck on the buffer. So, yeah, the little animations that I'm thinking of adding into my stuff, I did this thing where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna add in this little thing, and then I get all amped up on stuff, and then I like, it just turns into a whole thing, where I'm like, oh, and then I can animate it like this, and I could put this sound in it, and I could do that, and then like 40 hours later, I've produced something. I'm like, God damn it. And it's not even like an overachiever thing. It's just like good ideas just kind of keep happening, I guess, for lack of a better term. They keep me motivated to do more, and then all of a sudden, I want to see it through to the end and see what happens. Well, like, what's the cool thing that comes from it? Nope. Dinner bell. So, this girl doesn't have... God damn it. Remove. Report. Yay. Gone. Fuck that guy in particular. So like I was saying, I'm just going to turn this into a fantasy kind of thing, right? Because I can. And this is a fellow artist who I think might actually appreciate being turned into like an elf or something like that. She's an outstanding artist, actually. So Sarah, remember that post that you did on Facebook? How did what did that you said you were thanks for the subscribe, Late Night Vibes. I appreciate that. Doesn't cost anything, and now you get notified whenever I post some dumb things up on the channel. Because recently it's just been dumb stuff. Just been doing like little things. Although I do have a plan to do something interesting. At least I think interesting, and that was I was going to do a how to price yourself guide as a freelance artist. What's up, Stun? Welcome back, friend. And Sarah, I did not forget my question to you, and the question was, how did the plant drawing go that you were going to embark upon? Stun, how you been, buddy? Welcome back. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Better than bad. You're good. Right? I don't think Sarah's here anymore. She just bailed out. Didn't even say goodbye. She's like, I can't be fucked. Gotta go. Trying to get someone on my Facebook to tell me what they like so I could draw it for them. Yeah. Oh, so it was for somebody specific. I see. I see. Okay, I thought you were just what you call, like finding out what people liked so that you could draw it. But it was like a tactic to get in there and get somebody specific to tell you. I got it. Good. So that begs the question: Did they tell you, and did you draw it? Late night, not too much, no. But it really depends on the piece. Quite frequently, I am taking my time with this kind of stuff, right? So it's really just about feeling my way through a piece. And since I've familiarized myself with anatomy and form and stuff, I can look at whatever it is that I'm working on and be like, oh, that's this, and I can name it as I'm drawing it so I know what it's supposed to look like. And so not a whole lot of erasing, but it depends, like I said, it really does. There's some things that just need to be redone and redone. So far, I've done a portrait with ivy. Cool. Right on, Thera. That's what we like to hear. Making that art happen. Really proud of your focus, Sarah, and your progress. Doing great things. Good evening, Viscera. Welcome on in, my friend. Nice to see you. We're just hanging out here, talking shop, talking arts, here in the arts departments. How's your Monday evening going, Viscera? I've honestly been outlining photos and then making them my own. All right, that works, Sarah. As long as you're learning something, right? Just make sure that you're not using somebody's image that you're not supposed to, right? Because if it's something very specific, you could get sued for doing that stuff. If you're selling it, I mean. Too lazy to draw faces. Well, Stun, if you're too lazy, then you're in the wrong field, my friend, because artists are anything but lazy. We are workaholics. Those of us that want to succeed have to do so working at art for the rest of our lives. It's not something that you ever let go, because as soon as you stop drawing, you start forgetting. The skill will atrophy, and then you end up without your skills that you work so hard for. So that's why we keep doing it all the time. Late Night Vibes, do you find yourself using multiple references, and what is your take of well, yeah, I mean, whatever it takes to get the job done late night. And I don't understand my take of foreshortening. I don't know. That's a very broad question. Very broad question. Can you narrow it down for me so I can latch onto something? I mean, I'm bad at drawing faces. You can see that I passed drawings from the art gallery. Oh, you're bad at drawing faces. Well, you know what, Stun, that comes from practice, my friend. So just keep drawing, keep practicing, keep learning anatomy and structure and form and all of the things that make up a face, and pretty soon it'll be easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But it really does take a lot of practice, you guys. It's not, this stuff doesn't come easy. If it did, everybody'd be doing it, right? Sorry, everybody would be doing it at a professional level. It's something that I've had to keep my eye on my entire life, is the goal and desire and dream of being a professional artist. And the things that I had to sacrifice were many. When girlfriends didn't understand that I was working to better my art, they were no longer my girlfriends. Because having somebody demand time of you when you're working to improve a skill that's going to better your entire life, as well as bring you happiness, they don't get to stick around. All right, Light Stun, thanks for coming by, brother. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to seeing your progress as you move through the levels of being an artist, friend. Don't forget to post them up on the old art channel so we can check them out. And you know, if you need feedback, you know where to get it, on the Discord. Hello, Rick. Welcome on in. How's your evening, friend? Not doing too bad. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear indeed. I'm doing all right myself. So I'm just shape designing some of this stuff, having fun, creating angles where there's no angles. As you guys know, I like my art angular. just made tri-tip on the smoker. Now that sounds like a good evening to me. Hell yes, Rick. I did not. I had a roast beef sandwich for lunch. Lunner? Yeah. It was pretty bland. I mean, it wasn't horrible. You know, it was just a sandwich. It wasn't like amazing smoked meat. Right? So, it's a very chill evening tonight. I'm not actually in draw mode. I'm in like paint mode. So we're gonna switch gears here after this is done, and we're gonna work on this some more. Been a lot of requests for painted stuff at the work, so. Gotta get my paint on, and trying to keep that skill going because you know, when you do a warm-up drawing, generally you want it to be like in the vein of what you're going to be doing during the day, right? That's how it works. So trying to keep those skills going so that it's easier for me to just jump into work where I'm needed, right? It's an interesting thing because I said earlier that as artists we don't use the skills and they atrophy, and there's like trying to keep up with the demands of this job that I have is daunting because there's a need for such a diverse skill set that it's damn near impossible to keep everything tip-top shape. So there's always a moment when you start on a project where you're like, what am I doing? And you just like full-on Swedish chef, just throwing shit around and hoping that something sticks and it works. Of course, you know, the more you do this stuff, the more informed that throwing shit around is. Still challenging though. Every time. So I might actually come back and like finish this one out into a painting because I do like the shapes, and I'm kind of interested to see if I can maintain what I like about it if I take it all the way to a painting. So I'm coming in and pretty clearly defining plane changes and that sort of stuff, so that, because if I'm not going to take it to a painting tonight, I need to be able to look at it and see exactly where things were in the drawing, right? And be like, oh, okay, well, this is a plane change here, and this is an underplane here, and so on and so forth. Of course, I'm not going to throw away the reference, but there's something about making the marks before you paint that helps you to recognize what it is that you did when you're painting, right? Because it's just a shorthand that you're going to use to your advantage when you're painting. I might liquefy this ever so slightly. Hello, Dazzle. Welcome in, friend. Yeah, okay. But now we're going to take this and bring it up just a smidge. Just open up that filter just a tiny bit. There's more of a kind of shape there. How's it going, Dazzle? How was your evening? What are you up to, friend? Anything fun? I mean, you're watching the stream, so clearly something fun. But as far as I know, everybody that watches the stream is multitasking. See, I was right. Playing some Ark. There you go. How's that Lost Island treating you? Just chilling. Nice. Read Foundation in a little bit, huh? I tried to start reading Foundation and it just never quite clicked with me. Oh yeah, Rick? Oh yeah? Is that for real? No. That's cool. I have not felt to play Ark for a little bit, unfortunately. Basilisk and a Dinopithecus. Isn't there a new like a baboon thing on that map? Is that the Dinopithecus? Balloon. That was the one. See? Good memory, Autumn. Yeah. First time for everything. I gotta be honest, what I've been doing a lot of is making music recently. So, spending a lot of time deep in musical making with headphones on my head, unable to talk and interact with others because I am creating. Especially with music, that's really hard to do, you know. I have tried it, and it's just, you can't do it. You can't do it. At least I can't do it. It's like it's a solo activity, as far as I'm concerned, unless you're working with a band or something. It went well. It was very surreal. It was very surreal. Hollywood Hills, all that, like, multi-million-dollar house craziness. It's very strange. It's very strange. Like, there was a party going on down the street that wasn't actually a party. It was them filming a music video, and there was like DeLoreans and Maseratis and stuff on the street, just parked. That wasn't even at the party. That was just driving up there. I'd never actually gone that deep into the Hollywood Hills, even though I've been to parties and stuff up there quite a bit. This was way up there where I don't know. I saw props for movies and stuff like that, like in people's driveways, and it was very fucking weird. It was really weird. It was fun. Definitely fun, but weird. So one of those moments where I was like, what am I doing? This is really strange. And I honestly couldn't get out of there fast enough. So I had to rage quit the other night because I lost all my flyers on the desert beach. Dope. That's a bummer. Hate when that happens. Arc, man. Unforgiving. Who was my model? It was a friend that I've known for a number of years, actually. Actually, longer than I've known Amanda, even. Met this girl in I want to say 2010. But this was not for, like I said, not for the reference materials. It's not really an art model. It takes a very particular set of skills to do the art modeling thing. I've learned that the hard way in trying to hire people that are not art models to do art modeling, and they kind of freeze up. They freak out a little bit because the ask is different. Some of them do it, but some of them don't. So. I wonder if I could translate this into an actual, like, painting. It's got all the values in place, right? So all I really need is to get some colors going and keep it going, right? I'm guessing I probably could. What's up, Ian? Welcome on in, friend. How you doing? Happy Monday. I just work out some of these values a little bit more, not full value, but enough that I could lay opaque paint over it, I could actually take this to a painting pretty quickly, I think. I say that all the time and then it fucking bites me in the ass. Not in a good way. I think we had this conversation. Yeah, you have to get them to stand a certain yeah, a certain way, and they're like, what? And it's not even stand a certain way, but it's definitely like hold that pose for an extended period of time. Because with fashion models, they're very used to just kind of like moving around, and while it's slow and everything, they continue to move. So even if I say to them, hold that pose, much of the time, they're not going to hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. That's just not, like, they start to get all shaky and stuff. Fashion models, they don't have muscle. They're just, no offense to any fashion models on the stream, Ian. But, yeah, they're just not, it's not the same skill set. So you have to be very careful and picky and choosy with whom you hire. I had hit up somebody who was friends with Shadia about doing some stuff, but she never got back to me. So she said she's very picky with the project she takes on, especially because of COVID. It's like, totally understand. No big deal. Try to, yeah, right? I mean, try and do anything in heels for that matter. Who's that? Who's what? Who's what? Shadia? Oh, she's one of the models that I have used in the past. She's an art model. Amazing, beautiful talented. Just all of the good things that you look for in a model. We can switch over soon. I feel like I'm getting to the warmed up to paint vibe. Oh man. So I was checking out Book of Boba Fett. That shit sucks. No spoilers, that shit sucks. Like, for all of the things that I disliked about The Mandalorian, it's like to a power of 10 with that show. Unfortunately. Yay, we did it! See, then I'll put it on a dark background, right? And cut out the bows. So they're white. I mean, I'm glad that they're expanding the universe and everything. I just wish that the writing was better. I feel like the writing is crap, but I've said that about what's his name's writing since the get-go. And it's the thing is it's not that he's a shit writer, it's that he's a shit writer for sci-fi. He should be, his voice is too modern for sci-fi. He should not be producing sci-fi works. He should be producing stuff that is modern in our modern day cultures, because he's basically turning Star Wars into just our modern day culture reskinned. There's no interesting world building surrounding anything. It's all just a reskin of our culture in space. So not gonna hold my interest, that's for sure. But hopefully Dave Filoni, the guy that's kind of the spiritual successor to Lucas will come up with some really good things. And we'll see. Actually, let's switch up from the round brush and do something textural. Rather than trying to make the texture, we will paint the texture. You know what I did watch that was really good was The Last Duel, which it's a Ridley Scott movie written by Matt Damon and his buddy. I can never remember his name. Ben Affleck. Along with another writer, based on a really good book, apparently, that was well researched. It's a very intense movie, not for the kiddos. I stopped watching Cobra Kai at season 3, I think. It was fun the first couple of seasons, but just when they started just turning it into like high school drama stuff, which is what Karate Kid ultimately was, right? I just got kind of tired of the nostalgia of it. I was like, okay, I've seen enough. I'm a grumpy old man. Cool. We did a thing, friends. Based on historical events, isn't it? Yeah. The Karate Kid is totally based on historical events. Yeah, it's based on historical events. The entire book was written as a kind of a research project type of thing, and it's really well done. Really well done. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate that. Now I need to remember which brushes I was using to do this. Man, I should have made a note of that because there is a ton of brushes to choose from. Bummer, dude. I remember there was a little bit of texture to it, but not too much. Oh, that's the eraser. Good job, Bottom. Good job. There we go. Nah, it's too much texture, right? Yeah. Lucky. Welcome on in, friend. We're just looking for the brush that I was using to do this. drawing the other night. When we got it started. And now maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter all that much, does it? As long as I can get it going. Bucky, are you new to the stream? If so, how'd you find us? And welcome in, friend. When Cosmer said to combine those 2 reference pics on Discord, I think you nailed it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But she, I don't think she said to combine them. That was a me thing. I just kind of decided that I was going to use the 2 reference pics. YouTube search, cool. Just looking for art? Well, you found it. That's what we do around here. Slightly, just barely change the hue so we get a blue that's more blue. Remember, we're trying to keep this somewhat flat, but I still want to have modulation in the colors, right? So we'll get there. I think it's actually cool that you can find live streams on art on YouTube. It's not, I mean, you can do that on Twitch, right? But it's so not searchable. You have to just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. So, while I stream over on Twitch too, I do think that given the ability to monetize my channel eventually, I'm going to probably just live stream over here. We'll see. We'll see. There's nothing that says I have to do either or, right? But getting the channel monetized and then being able to to do sticker or custom emotes and that sort of stuff. That's really the target over here right now. I mean, we got that over on Twitch. Now we just got to make it happen here. Because I'd rather have something searchable like YouTube, right? Where people can find you. Like our new friend Bucky. Thanks for coming in, Bucky. What type of art are you into? I see a car on your icon. Are you into automobile design? Automobile? I mean, Twitch partner forbids you from streaming in 2 places at once. It does. But there's nothing preventing you from streaming 24 hours apart on another platform. And I haven't taken partner yet, so it's an option. I am not a partner yet, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. I honestly don't think I would take partner. There's no benefits to going for partner, quite honestly. It basically it puts all the power in the platform and takes it away from the streamer, right? And it's my belief that as content creators, the power rests in our hands now because it's slowly being leached away from these mega corporations. And so my push is to create the brand surrounding my stuff wherever I want to create it, not being locked to any one platform. I'm gonna go to the platform that treats us best, right? And hopefully, my wonderful friends and fans are going to come along. Because they're there for the art and for the community. Do you make more money if you make partner? I don't really know what the benefit is. Yeah, you make slightly more money off of the subs. So I think it's rather than half, they take 30%. So you would get, I want to say it's $3 rather than $2.50 per sub or something. I don't know. But really, that's the lion's share of what you make off of Twitch is going to be other things. It's not going to be the subs. It's going to be people donating. It's going to be people gifting subs to other people. All sorts of stuff, right? But it's not those single subs. I mean, in the grand scheme, what I make off of anything on Twitch is negligible in my income. So I'm not really attached to the platform as a whole, except for the people there. Right, y'all my people. What up, Mooner? Welcome in, friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Sweet rims. That's what we'd like. Cosmonaut, Mooner coming at the same time. Good to see you, friends. I feel like this brush is too textural for this. It's frustrating. Damn it. Which brush was I using? There's too many of them. Well, I need to get used to these brushes anyway, so I'm gonna use them. How's your night going, Cosmonaut and Ian? My night is going well. We're just working on this little image. And you, Cosmer. It was wonderful to hear your voice last night on chat, by the way. Sariana was here for a hot minute earlier, Cosmer, and then her internet took a dump again and she was gone. Just wanted to stick around but had to focus. Yeah, you know, when Dan comes into the party, it can be really hard to focus because You got to pay attention to get his jokes. It was a little bit of both, Cosmer. It was maybe 3 sentences, and then she was like, "Okay, gotta go, bye." Yeah, seriously. She's not gonna know what to do with herself at that point. She seems to think that will be soon. We'll see. Whoa, hey. So I'm trying to keep in mind the end product that I'm aiming for with this as I move forward, because now we're so far away from the initial idea that it's starting to kind of take on a life of its own. And while that's good, also kind of want to see about like painting in a certain style, right? So I don't want it to get too far away from me, is what I'm trying to say. Working on a character turnaround. Cool. Soften some of these edges, because I remember something about that. The drawing that Sariana was initially looking at had these kind of soft bleed edges going, and that's what made it so intriguing, right? So I'm only going to put darks in certain areas and keep it kind of flat, relatively flat, at least. Smoothing out some of these things that were a little too textural there. It's a character for a comic idea I've had for a while. I'm finally just doing it because I've been holding off for a long time. Just do it. Yeah. See, now that we switch brushes, I can get some hard lines in on here. Just do it! We just sit and put pen to paper. That's how art gets done. It's how learning gets done. It's how a lot of things get done. For the writing, it's just butt in seat, hands on keys, right? So it's a push play. Oh, there's not enough done back there. Gotta finish the stuff before you move on. Finish the stuff before you move on. Words of wisdom. Yours truly. So I was very empty nesty when Burger left to go down south to San Diego. I was like sad for a day, and then I was better. Get some highlights in here. Make these lips sparkle. And then smear them a little bit. Not the lips, just the highlights. Looking good. We're getting there. We knew this last part was going to move pretty quickly. That's why I actually warmed up with that drawing, because I knew that this part was going to be just kind of the finishing touches for the most part. Oh man, so y'all know how my back has been hurting since pretty much I got back from Hawaii. And I think it's a muscle strain from when I was riding motorcycles back on Maui, when I was back there. And I think that I didn't actually encounter it because when I was hanging out on the Big Island, it was really just kind of chilling. I was like sitting around a lot, and there wasn't a whole lot of movement going on, and that was good because it probably would have gone bad while I was there, and that would have sucked. Yeah, it's like right in the middle of my back, and I haven't been able to do this week without painkillers, which I never do. I'm just one of those people where I'm like, nah, I'm good, I'll muscle through it. But I've needed painkillers like every day. Yesterday I tried to go without them, and by 9 p.m. I was like, nope, need painkillers. Yeah. But everything that I've looked up, at first I thought it was a pinched nerve, right? But I'm not getting any like radiating pain or shocking or anything like that. It's just that muscle right in the back, but it's staying for like ever, just forever. It's like, it's this muscle, and then when this muscle gets fatigued, it's the muscle on the opposite side of it. It's literally a pain in the back, in the neck, right? So, kind of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. But with the painkillers, I can at least sleep. So, that's a good thing. So, it's just a leave. It's not anything like hardcore or anything, you know? That's a shitty thing to have your neck. Yeah, absolutely, Sarah. That's 100% why I'm like, well, you know, I have to I have to work. I have to do the thing. But I find myself standing quite frequently during the days now, just to alleviate the pressure of sitting because it hurts. So it's a strange place to be in with back stuff as an artist. But yeah. The net positive is that I am I'm healthy otherwise, and life is grand. And I'll get back to working out as soon as I can. So I went for a long bike ride yesterday. That was a bad idea. Because even with like standing and stuff like that, it was still hard on the back. But I felt good, and I wanted some exercise. Because I'm feeling it in my tum-tum. Really? What's that mean, Sarah? Is it because of the like position of a bun on your head? Is that what's happening? Cheers to being well, friends. Whoops. So you'll notice that with some of this stuff, I'm just going right under or right over everything. And so I'm treating it like acrylic paint, right? Painting over some of the stuff and not even worrying about it, because I'll be coming back in and reinforcing the lines where I want them, that sort of thing. Button neck cramp first day. I didn't know that. That's interesting. And good to know. If I ever have a significant other and she falls asleep with a bun in her hair, I'll wake her up and be like, here, let's take that off. The models that I shot were so funny. They're like, why don't you have a girlfriend? It's like, well, what? Maybe I don't want a girlfriend. And they're like, why don't you want a girlfriend? It's like, because my life is the cake. I'm having a blast. Couldn't you do that with a girlfriend? I'm like, yeah, if I found the right one. If the right one wanted to come along and share it in a meaningful way. But I'm not going to make that the most important thing in my life. And they were like, mind blown. See, Lady Harper's smart. She knows what she's doing. I tell you, Mooner, between the three of us, she definitely is the brains of that outfit. I mean, you and I can pretend all we want, but we really know who's wearing the hat in the family. Smudgy smudge on some of this lighter colors. Oh, yup. I don't know why I heard goofy when I read that. Was that on purpose, Mooner? Oh, gorge. So I'm smudging with the movement of the flower itself, right? Dirty. I mean, so you can see the marks that I make are going down the leaf, or the petal, right? I'm not gonna get away from this, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Going down the petal as I'm painting it. And then when I come back into smudge, I'm using those same marks. So it just reinforces that movement. And you end up with some of the marks still being there, right? Filthy flower rendering. So what I want to do is I want to minimize the darks in here, which is something I should have done when I originally painted it, or when I originally painted the lines. And I want to lighten that flower. Okay. I just love that I'm smudging it, and the icon for the smudge in Photoshop is a finger. I mean, dirty. So what I was talking about was minimizing these dark lines on the interior of the flower. Not that dark lines on the interior flower are bad, it's just a style that I'm trying to set up right now. Little circles, just little circles for the flower. This is my community and I love them. Straight down the petal, right to the center, where the little death awaits. I mean, y'all started it. I was just continuing on with the filth. I love you guys. You're the best. What a fun community we are. Like, who cares about terms of service or who we're gonna upset? We're just gonna be who we are. We're gonna freak freely. Man. When we're speaking of that, when you had your barbecue and there were like teenagers present, I have never had to try so hard to edit myself in my entire life because I'm supposed to be an adult. And those were, you know, co-workers of people. So I was just like, I mean, not even teenagers, it was like teenage girls, which is even worse, like where I'm just like puts me into full panic mode about like the things that I'm saying. I don't belong here. Right, exactly. Where I was just like, okay, pretend these are your boss's daughters and try not to put your foot in your mouth. Thanks. It was serious work though. Definitely like, careful what you say. Okay. I'm not like geared to censor, right? My voice is just like blah, 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 blah. Just says the things, and I'm like, fuck. Now we're in trouble. Now you've done it, mouth. We can't cash that check. So it seems like I'm going over this stuff a lot, but this is rendering, right? So we're rendering out the shape of the flower. Uh-huh. So there's a lot of going back and forth until you get everything just right. I mean, Cosmer, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was just awkward enough that I kind of was giggling on the inside. It's reminds me of the censorship sketch by Chris Jekyll did in school. Oh yeah. Man, that was a long ass time ago. That makes me feel old. Thanks, Mooner. Okay, we can get this done. We can get this done. It's just the skull and my eyeglasses and then making it all. It said censorship and the censored sign was over censorship, not the swear word. Yeah. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Indeed. Try a different brush. What is this? These are brushes that Daniel provided to me. Yeah, I don't like that one. Going back to this round one. Gonna acclimate to using this round brush. I haven't seen Chris's work in a while. Wonder what type of art he's doing right now. For those that don't know, Chris Jekyll was a guy that was ahead of me in high school. And he was an influence on me. Not necessarily a positive one, because I was young and egotistical and I mean, we were in high school, right? So in high school, what do you know about teaching somebody art? And I had asked him, he's a really nice guy though, but I had asked him, hey, you know, how do you do what you do? And he was like, I don't know, you just do it. I was like, okay. He's like, yeah, just draw, man. I was like, wow, thanks. So I thought he had like the magic art knowledge or something. Which, I mean, ultimately he's right. You just fucking do it. You just keep on doing it and you get better at it. Of course, with purpose, right? Of course, it was also a time period I thought Monty Python was the height of intellectual humor, so don't put too much faith in my brain at that time. I mean, I still think Monty Python is very enjoyable. And I mean, when you contextualize it to its time, it was pretty smart humor. Yeah, he was the whole reason that I started working with Rapidograph pens way back in the day. Then once I broke my hand, I had to change up the way that I worked. So, no more teeny tiny drawings from Autumn. Do you have an opinion on the Apple Pen 1 versus 2? Go with the Apple Pen 2. Always. It's worth the money. I had the Apple Pencil 1 for a little while, and not as good. Definitely not as good. What up, Flexible? Hick, are you drunk right now, Flexible? I feel like you're trying to tell us something with that hick. A little bit darker here. The reason being this softness doesn't read unless I can get the values the same, right? Nope. You just got the hiccups, huh? Okay. Well, welcome in, Flexible. I would offer to scare you, but then I'd have to scare everybody in stream. I agree. It's too specifically, like, it reads too well. Can't be that drunk, you're still typing really well. But I can appreciate being inebriated. Oh, Ian, hey, have a good night, my brother. Nice to see you, as always. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us tonight. And we'll see you again soon, and we'll catch you on the Discord. We're doing 8:41. Yeah, we're doing all right. We can get this done. this is the point where I'm going to start pulling in some of my own ideas of graphic design and design, because I think it's fun. What? Fucking bug. My fern has gnats, and they're not going away. So, oh well. Lady Harper's hiccup fix is a shot of Irish whiskey. Really? That's weird. What do you think that is? What's everybody's favorite hiccup fix? Mine is scaring. Not for me, because I almost never get hiccups, but scaring other people works for me. So don't get hiccups around me unless you like being scared. Jumping jacks. Oh no, your plants have aphids. No. Fuck. How do you get rid of aphids? I give up. I can see why I've never seen someone color with alcohol markers. Oh, Bucky. I've seen plenty of people color with alcohol markers. In fact, I have a bunch of them in there. So what I can recommend with alcohol markers is this. Start with, so you need to understand your light logic. So it's not like normal coloring, right? So basically what you're doing is you're gonna take, let's say you've got like something like red colored, right? You're gonna take your lightest light, the first thing that you wanna think of is where your highlight is gonna be. And by highlight, I mean like, this part right here on her lip, that light right here, that's your highlight. So you want to block that out, and by block that out, I mean don't color in that. Let the paper be the white, right? So you think of that, and you go, okay, what is the lightest color that I'm going to use? And you go to like a pink, right? And you color in. Here, let's use a chisel tip. There you go, something a little soft. So you color it in, thinking about where that light is going to be, right? And where the dark is going to be. And then you go, okay, so then the next color I can lay over that, and it's going to blend into it, right? So anywhere that you don't have it, it's not going to blend into anything because there's nothing there. Unless you have an alcohol blending marker, right? So then you go, okay, I'm gonna go with a darker red now, and those two colors are gonna blend together at the edges, right? So you're gonna get that blend effect. And then you can go, okay, well, I want something that is like a kind of a purpley, but it's kind of darker, and then you put that over it and it blends. And then you can very lightly just like feather your brush strokes with the tip of the alcohol marker, and you'll end up blending it. If you have a blender, you can come back in, pretend this is the blender, and you can blend all of this together and just do this kind of real soft looking thing, but you're gonna end up with a little bit of texture from the paper, right? So it does take a little bit of planning, but you can get there with the alcohol markers. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of forethought. Like, you have to know where your lightest lights are and where your darkest darks are going to be, and then you have to build your way up to your darkest darks. it's sort of like watercolor in that regard, that it's additive. You want to start with the lights, add some more darks, add some more darks, add your darkest darks, and then you're done. So hopefully that helped a little bit. I mean, unless you've actually worked with any medium a ton, generally the vibe is, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I don't know what the... Oh, I did something. So, don't worry too much about it. I think a lot of people worry about art looking great all the time. I had a teacher that was like, hey, your art isn't supposed to look good until it's finished. Like, when people come along and they're looking at something that's in process and they're judging you on that, not the place to be in, because you haven't put the last 10% in. And the last 10% should take as much time as the first 90%. And that's when everything gets done. That's when it comes together in the way that makes it sing. And even if you don't know what you're doing, you're stumbling your way through it until all of a sudden that last 10% happens and you've done it. Especially if you don't know what you're doing, because then all of a sudden you've done it and you're like, wait, oh, I'm done. Oh, crazy. I believe in you, Bucky. You got this. Just takes practice. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm practicing so that I can work in this kind of painterly but not painterly style. And I'm stumbling, and that's okay. I'm stumbling and finding the things that make a cool image for me, and discovering stuff along the way. I think a lot of art is, and I say this frequently in my videos, what just happened? Yeah, I do say that quite frequently. There we go. A lot of art is playing until it's not. Until you understand the media that you're working with. You're saying, what's this and how does it work? Especially with modern tools and things like Copic markers, alcohol markers. Like, shit's crazy. What do you expect? Finally got to see a friend this weekend that got one of my drawings tattooed on her thigh. Oh, that's so amazing! Yay! Congratulations, Cosmo. That feels so good. I feel good for you. It's so rewarding. It was a little salamander wizard with a glowing gem. Aw. Dope. Did you take a picture of it? Do you have anything that you could share with us on the Discord? Of course I can't pimp the Discord. Because Stream Deck. Discord. Working at the moment. Hey, I feel that vibe. They always work so late on the working. Do you just work better at night, Cosmonaut? Ah, yeah. Daniel had that problem too. He took on some freelance, and right now he's like, I was like, hey man, have a great night. And he's like, I'm gonna be drawing all night. I was like, oh, well, have a great night drawing. I'm gonna be drawing too. Work best at 8 a.m. That's fair. I wake up best at 8 a.m. That's my best wake up time. Just out of the blue, 8 a.m. Ooh, 8 a.m. feels good for waking up. Let's go back to that circle brush that Daniel gave us. And do most of you peeps work better late? I don't work better late. I feel like I work better balanced. Like, since starting to stream, I work a little bit better. I wouldn't call this late, but end of the what normal people would call a work day, right? Like if I wasn't streaming, I definitely would not be arting this late. I would be doing other things. And that's part of the reason that I stream though, is because it keeps me producing artwork and it keeps me moving forward as an artist, right? Because moving forward as an artist is more important than I think anything else in my life. Because I don't got kids, I don't got pets, I don't got a girlfriend. So continuing to advance as a visual communicator is important to me. You have ruined my sleep schedule. Streamers in general stream at weird ass times. Yeah, I mean, streamers in general do stream at weird ass times. Generally, I wouldn't normally want to stream this late, but I have a full-time job. So for me, this is what's available for me. So we make the most of it, right? But if I could stream during the day and produce content during the day, I totally would. So let's see, if she's got bronze rims on, then it's going to be kind of reddish in the shadows, like so. So, interestingly enough, I feel like the subject matter that I chose is working against this style a little bit. So I'm learning. Because the style is kind of semi-flat with some painterly aspects to it. It's not graphic flat, right? But to get to a certain level with the look of it, I'm gonna have to basically obfuscate all the painting of the eyes and everything, right? And what I mean by that is I'm gonna have to come in and put a transparent layer over the eyes, which I didn't want to do, because that's going to change the look of it. It's going to make it feel less kind of traditional, right? And I'm trying also to not resort to too many like digital trickery type of things with this stuff. So I'm actually coming in and I'm going to paint the hot highlights and so on as if there's some bleed to it and some roll off, right? So that's why I'm getting that orange color first, and then we're going to get really hot with some highlights on this because it's bronzy. Okay, for me, I not want to be normies with 9 to 5s. Yeah. I'd be careful what I wish for personally, but it's nice to, I remember doing the freelance life and not really having like the normal 9 to 5 kind of routine, and I appreciate it. Just create when I want to create, but at the same time, now the structure is ingrained in me to produce. So there's a certain amount of like, even if I didn't have normal hours, I would probably be up and producing content. Okay, so I'm going to use some digital trickery here. Modify, expand by 2 pixels. Okay, so the question is, if we're going to do it, probably should it be in the blues? Maybe we will do a gradient. And so I'm going to mask this now. And I have that as a mask. And then I'm going to group it, and I'm going to mask it again, and then I'm going to draw over that. And now I can take this and I can smudge on the mask, and it'll give me smudgy edges on that stuff that I painted, right? So now we're going to get into some effects and stuff. And I think what we're going to do, let's go with that soft round. And get some purples. And this is going to help to unify the entire thing. Well on the bottom here, right? So it's just getting everything kind of blendy together, right? As well as giving a little bit of an additional color vibe to everything. Let's see about pumping these blues a little bit in the eyes. Experimenting, like I said. Gotta find what works, right? So, on top of this, I want to dust out some of this slightly. I'm looking down here at the, you can't see it, but there's a little zoom down here behind the featured artwork that I'm checking out. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do the, I was gonna soften the glasses a bit. And I'm like, I want to cheat it, but I don't want to cheat it, so I'm not gonna fucking cheat it. But my inclination is to be like, oh, I can do that real quick if I just A, B, or C, right? But rather than using Photoshop trickery, I'm going to use a brush, and we're going to do it. But this will give it a unified look to the edges, right? Meaning if I just leave it, it's going to be the one mechanical looking line on the entire thing. So I have to come through and make sure that the lines all have the cohesive quality of being hand-drawn, right? Even in the places where they're not hand-drawn. Photo sorcery. It's my favorite app, actually. Loves me some photo sorcery. Used it for years and years. Getting there. So with this, we can put it on top of everything else. There we go. Just a smidge over everything else of hand-drawn stuff. And you can see that I'm paying, I want to say little to no attention to my layers, and I'm just fucking smashing in more and more layers. And that's fine. Doesn't matter none, right? Okay. That's in there. A little more hand-drawn looking. Colors in there. Knock that overlay layer down just a touch. And I started doing a underneath layer because I wanted to have kind of some softness that blended. Let's see if this brush does the right thing. No. Let's go with the good brush. Yeah. So I'm using some ideas from my graphic work. I'm using some ideas from the artist that Sariana showed us last week. And I'm using some ideas from the painting stuff that I do. And I don't hate it. So I'm kind of just using everything that I've learned to kind of push some different ideas into the stuff that we've worked on, or the style that I've been working in. Let's put it that way. So it's painterly, but it's not. It's graphic, but it's not. Okay, back up to the top layer, on top of everything else. Now we start sampling directly off of the canvas, right? Brushes. Primary use. Painterly brushes. Okay. One more layer. And this is where shit might get weird. I may break it, it might not work, but we're gonna try. All right, a different brush now. Now I'm looking at like the balance of this paint versus everything else. Right? Huh. Okay. And now, the pièce de résistance. Okay. I found the sweetest bird that is essentially a living portion of this palette. Ooh, neato. Make this really small and blend there. Actually, I'm gonna blend down into it. Blend there. Blend there. Okay. Et voila. So, I think that's about it. Pink rose finches. Pink rose finches. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, totally. Dope. Neat. Wow, those things are crazy looking. Where's the depth? Oh, what? Where's the safe? There we go. Look at that bird. Damn. Dope. Pretty cool. Wow. Wild berry Pop-Tarts. Yes. Yes, that's the color scheme. Oz, I don't think you can copy this because this is all local on my hard drive. And it's from Epidemic Sound. So if you're gonna, you gotta have to be subscribed to Epidemic and put your everything into Epidemic. You can find the link in the About section on Twitch. So, I hate that they cut off the volume in my boss. I don't know what that means. Pretty sure her familiar is a pink rose finch. Sarah's familiar, yeah, 100%. Deuces have a fantastic nights. When they fly, the inside of their wings looks like little puffs of snow. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to look some up now. Thanks, Flexible. You have a fantastic night too. Get that water, get hydrated, friend. Jay-Z, thanks for coming on into my stream, friend. Nice to see you here. Working over some of your hand drawings today. Okay, you've sent it to me before. VODs, yeah. They the night that we played Metal over on Twitch, they muted the entire stream, so I just deleted it. I was like, well, fuck it. Friends, thanks for hanging out. As you know, this is Monday night streams on YouTube. Wednesday and Friday, we will be back over on Twitch. You can find the links down in the About section or at the link tree. There's all kinds of stuff you can check out too, including the art station with the references that we use for figure drawing and all of that stuff, including the music. And just because you guys are here, I'm working on an ambient album. I don't know how many songs it's gonna be. It might be an EP, it may be an album, I don't know, but it's coming out sometime this year, I would say, because I do have enough to make at least an EP. But so I'm slowly putting that shit together. So go and check out the Spotify, give that a follow, and you'll be surprised with the release when it comes. Otherwise, we'll be back Wednesday over on Twitch and Friday over on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out tonight to finish out this interesting experiment of a painting. And I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for being my community and my friends and an inspiration to keep me going when I've had long work days. I appreciate you guys so very much. That's it from the arts department. Have a wonderful night. Love you all. Love one another. Be kind to one another. And like I said, that's it from the arts department. Keep drawing. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to the arts department, everyone. Go for it.
I'm gonna go for it. Wee!
And Daniel's like, and did you see my pencil? Look at this tip. This tip is, oh shit, yeah, I broke it. Hold on. This tip is the best tip because this one actually has some flex to it.
I do not break my tips.
Bye, go.
Butts and tits and butts and tits and butts and tits and butts and tits.
You've reached Seb. Sorry I can't take your call right now, but leave a message after the beep.
It draws your eye and then pushes it up into I just gotta stop. Oh boy. Friends like these, who needs enemas? Enemies. Enemies. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like the Swedish chef. They're making the earth and they're freaking into Photoshop. And, oh, queeps. There's a myth of the blade of inking. That whosoever pulleth out the blade from the inkwell will be, I don't know, an art monkey who it gets taken advantage of nonstop and people think they can just not pay. Oh wait, too real. It's supposed to be fancy. Why are you such a downer? I believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that. I mean, honestly, Cox, if I could do that on stream, that's all this stream would be. I just said... Come on! Somebody has to think that was funny.
Duel on the poop.
They call it the poop deck because when you went to the poop deck, you pooped off the back of the boat.
It'd be like, whoosh, and I would just get full fucking facialed. Like, I'm like, ah. Right to the meaty nips of the bits. This is an adult stream filled with immature people, and we love it.